In the silent wetlands, a plant does something that should not exist. It waits, it counts, and then it hunts. Once the trap closes, the real process begins. Not violence, but biological precision. Not all carnivorous plants strike fast. Some embrace their prey slowly, like living traps that never let go. For some plants, the trap is not a snap, it is a fall from which nothing returns. Inside this sealed chamber, life is being converted into energy molecule by molecule. The wasp does not know it has entered a calculation where every step is already being counted. One touch is ignored, but two touches becomes a decision that cannot be undone. In less than the blink of an eye, the world outside disappears. The wasp fights with everything it has, but it is fighting something that does not feel pain. Now the trap is no longer a weapon, it has become a stomach, digesting life into survival. Not every hunter is born perfect. Some must learn the timing of survival, one touch at a time. Every failed capture is not a loss. It is a refinement of instinct written in biology. Here, the forest does not strike. It waits until the world touches it and never leaves. There is no snap here, only a certainty that everything eventually falls. What begins as movement, ends as chemistry, life rewritten into nutrients. Even inside absolute closure, instinct refuses to surrender. Every escape route exists only for a moment before the plant decides it no longer should. What once hesitated now reacts without delay, shaped by time and survival. Some traps do not rush, they wait for certainty before committing to the kill. In this world, every predator depends on a shrinking supply of movement. This is not a forest. It is a battlefield where every leaf is a weapon, and every insect is a resource. Unlike a hunter that strikes once, this predator captures everything that dares to touch it. Some plants do not compete for prey, they simply dominate the landscape of chance. Growth is not just size, it is the refinement of timing and precision. In every generation, nature tests every variation, and only the most efficient survival remains. Even instinct can adapt when survival teaches it where death hides. One touch is ignored because evolution has learned that false signals waste energy. Inside this sealed world, structure becomes solution, and life becomes absorption. They do not speak, yet their chemistry moves across space like silent communication. Even predators are bound by scarcity, and hunger has its own limits.
Each failure teaches the wasp, and each success teaches the plant until both evolve together. What was once learning has now become instinct refined into precision. Some traps do not react quickly, they react correctly, or not at all.
When prey becomes rare, even predators must wait longer to live.
Inside the closed chamber, matter becomes energy and structure becomes survival.
When movement disappears, even predators begin to feel the silence of hunger.
Even in imbalance, nature never fully stops responding. It only waits. Every captured life becomes fuel. Every molecule is reinvested into survival. Precision is not speed, it is the patience to wait for certainty. Balance is not perfection. It is the constant adjustment between hunger and survival.
What once was prey has learned the shape of danger.
Every mistake carries a cost, and even plants must learn efficiency through loss.
At its peak, survival becomes growth, and growth becomes the next hunt.
Different strategies, same outcome. Survival written in many languages of biology. If something reacts, if something counts, if something remembers, where does instinct end and intelligence begin? Evolution does not stop the game. It only changes the rules mid-play. Survival is no longer struggle, it has become perfect repetition. In balance, even predation becomes part of the rhythm of life.
Not every moment becomes a hunt. Some moments are simply waiting.
No claws, no eyes, no sound of pursuit, and yet, this world was built on the simplest act, a snap.